Alright guys, so, hello, my name is Luke118 and I'm joined by Mr. Thurwell.
Hello, I'm Mike from the Tugscast channel, also one of Luke's friends.
And then we've got Mr. Thurwell's brother.
Hello, I'm Luke from Tugscast also, and I'll be joining you two guys today, obviously.
And then you've got me, the awesomeness from the DarkArtsPlay channel. So, bit of backstory, as this clearly isn't Minecraft or GTA or whatever. This is a game that I've just recently found out because of Thurwell, which is, what's it called, the War Z? And basically it's built on the engine that runs War Inc. That's my phone going off because it's annoying. And yeah, basically it's like a zombie survival MMO type thing. As you can see in the bottom left hand corner, there's hunger and thirst, and then your health is indicated by your person how red he is. We're in a safe zone at the moment. There's a map, but it's probably quite pixelated for you guys, and the zoom function doesn't work yet. The game's very much still in alpha, but it's playable, so we're going to play it.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, just for the sake of both, like everybody here, I just want to say that one thing I did want to talk about was that there seems to be a lot of controversy on like YouTube and the forums that this game is a copy of DayZ. Now, just want to quickly get something like it's not something that we you really want to discuss in a sort of a let's play, if you like, of this game, but this isn't actually copied of DayZ, surprisingly enough. Yes, I know everybody's standing back, either sort of smacking the faces against death saying he's an idiot. For that case, they're the idiot. But no, the problem is that War Z has been in development for like 2 years, and as you see, that message just left, which means we are now in the wild, if you like, and we can
be killed by other players.
So if you see me sort of like just turning around and then constantly like zooming in directions, it's to check the horizon line, make sure that there's no players coming, and make sure that we're not going to get like surprised butt raped by Luke, obviously. That one, obviously.
Hey.
Anyway.
Stop looking at me.
So yeah, as I was saying, it's like this game has been in development a lot longer than DayZ. It's just the fact that DayZ came out first, and then obviously everybody sort of got butthurt when this game came out, saying that it was a scam, that it was copy, even though this game has been in development for much longer. But obviously this isn't a video about a rant about how good or bad either of the game is. To me, they're both the same, except this one's better slightly.
Right, well, basically, I'm just going to explain to you now, this marker is where we are. We just left this settlement. Anything with a red ring around it is a settlement, and it's a safe zone. Then we are actually going to go here, which is called Sleepy Crest. You guys can't really see that because it's pixelated to all hell. But basically we're going to go there because there's loot in all of the places pretty much that are on the map. And this is a good one to start off with because there's not many players that end up around it.
Tell you what, since not everybody watching this will be War Z players, we'll go ahead and explain. Actually, first we'll go ahead and turn my freaking game volume down, because that's like game volume is like something that you need in this game. But oh no, don't want to quit. But obviously you also need hero voices as well over the top of the game volume. This game is a very tactic-based game. Like, you can't just sort of say, oh yeah, I want to go check that town. You can't just go running in there. As for 90% of the time, you will end up being dead. And when you die on this game, you have an hour respawn time on that character. You can always delete it since you lose your stuff anyway, and then you can remake it. Or if you really want to keep the character because of the stats, maybe the zombies killed or the stats that are going to be implemented soon, then you can always just go ahead and make a new character. You have 5 character slots. So what we are planning on doing, you can see there the Sleepy Crest, what Luke explained earlier. I'll just highlight that with my mouse. there is a barn there, which normally has food and water. Now, you'll see that I've actually already got a bit of food and some painkillers. I found that on the way over to that camp in a building, so I thought I'd nab it, because you can never beat a good bit of tin tuna and a granola bar, whatever the hell granola is.
Yeah, just to add to that, yeah, you do get spawned randomly in the map, and I'll wait for Thirlwell while I explain it. You get spawned randomly in the map, because I spawned in here, and then I walked all the way down here before we started recording. One thing I will say about this game, though, with it being in alpha, the graphics are like stunning. Like the god rays on the trees and stuff, it looks like really nice for like alpha footage. Basically, in the game, it's very, very detailed and thought out. You can see there's been a lot of hours put into it.
Obviously, there's going to be a lot more updates and stuff added to it, obviously, so it's like kind of still in its starting up ages, really.
Yeah, but basically what we're planning on doing with this game is that we're just going to do a playthrough, and I don't know, maybe we could explore everything on the map. I don't know. We'll do something, and as we go along, we'll be getting better weapons, better stuff, and obviously there's going to be hilarity when I see a zombie and go, oh my god, and like freak out and stuff, and there was like, just hit it in the head, damn it. But yeah.
Or it's just a tree or a bush.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, one thing that puts this game on a different scale from DayZ is that what I've been told, because I haven't actually tried DayZ, I don't know if any of you two have, but DayZ, apparently the zombies are sort of like superhuman, and they are like not really killable. You're just supposed to like run away and try and bug them out, whereas on this game, even though it's in alpha, they work pretty well. They did have some problems about a week ago with invisible zombies, but it's now fixed. And the zombies are actually killable. They just take a few hits to the head. You start off with a torch. Obviously, I've got a bat, which I found in a building.
There is currently a glitch where you start off with nothing, which has happened to me and I think Luke.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, I don't. It's when your character dies and you lose everything. I don't know if like you're supposed to spawn back on that character with the stuff. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's just supposed to happen in general, but I'm sure we'll find out soon.
Because I've started sometimes with it and then sometimes not, so.
Yeah.
Hit the tree, here.
Yeah, we've got two-dimensional branches and stuff, so, I mean...
And for anybody, sorry to interrupt, Luke, but anybody that's thinking about, like, vehicles on the map, there is vehicles being added on the 31st of this month of November, so the 31st of November 2012. However, what you need to remember is this is alpha, and also there won't be any helicopters, I don't think, because that's just silly having helicopters. Well, it's not silly, I guess it's cool.
Having said that, the map is pretty huge if you think about like how long it takes to get from point A to point B without transportation. I mean, it's pretty massive.
No, I'm just laughing at what Pyro Taco and that Dr. Pepper guy saying in chat.
Yeah.
Holy
shall not repeated here.
This is the cars have been added on the 31st.
But yeah, the game itself, from what I played, I mean, I got a pass from Thirlwell to try it out. We played quite a bit yesterday and ended up having a very early morning playing it, which was fun. And then, yeah, basically, I just decided to buy it today because my trial ran out. So, and then I was like, well, Thirlwell, we should just make a video on it. And this is what this is.
Oh yeah, can I mention something about prices? Well, when you come to buy the game, there's actually 3 different prices you can pay for the game, but it all gets you the game, obviously. It's just there's two other ones that cost more, and it gives you a couple of added extras.
You can get the survivor package for 16 quid. And the second package is 25, and the third package I think is 35, I think.
So yeah, guys. I mean, I went with the base package. I don't really need any of the stuff. the other stuff, so I just went with the base package because I knew I wanted
Yeah,
the game,
simple.
and you know.
But anyway, so now, like this isn't necessarily a tutorial video, but we'll go ahead and talk you through how we decide to sort of raid towns, if you like, and how we go about sort of looting places, and how we.
Oh, bloody hell! Go back onto the desktop. It clicked off into the desktop. Right, hang on a minute. Sorry about that, guys. There's still bugs in the game where, for some reason, I can take my cursor off to the desktop, and when I right-click to zoom in, it clicks on the desktop and kicks me out of the game.
I sure know there isn't like a window open behind it that you're clicking, because it doesn't happen with me.
No, it's when I right-click my cursor goes onto my second monitor and right-clicks on the desktop because it comes up saying like create shortcuts here and stuff. So.
Right, so anyway, right, so if you are starting out on this game and you don't have any friends that have bought this game and you're alone, forever around.
Forever around.jpg.
Then be very worried and stop playing the game. I'm joking.
No, you want to be looking on the forums to join a clan, because when you're on your own on this, unless if you're very, very lucky, you're not going to get very far, because you'll get killed by a bandit or you'll get killed by a group of people, which is why we walk around in threes, and we do quite well. So what we do is I normally I don't take lead of the group, but I sort of sort out like all the tactical information, if you like. Like, we're not getting too serious about the game. We're not like, we don't get people in hostage situations and make them drop all the weapons and then run off in one direction.
Yeah.
But as you can see down there, we have two rocks. We like to call it the furthest away and the closest rock. Now, what we like to do is we sort of say, oh well, how many zombies is near the closest rock? As you can see on this recording, on this particular time, there is only 2 zombies if you count the one going behind the house, but not too many that have clumped together in that area. So what we do is we normally look, see which way we're going to get into this barn here. So we say, right, so we're going to go for the closest one, so that's what we'll do. So what will happen is the 2 Lukes for that case will start heading down.
I've got no weapons, so you're going to have to solo this one, though. We don't have weapons.
Oh yeah. But normally what happens is the people with weapons will go down, and then we'll have one other person that stays on top of this cliff, who also looks after his back whilst checking out all these planes over here, and then scanning these hills lines, checking behind him, turning around, checking over there. Because what's happened a few times is we've been running down this hill, and then somebody has been like sort of jogging down there. And you never know if they're going to be a bandit or not, because I'm not going to lie, if you don't like PvP and you really hate player games, then this really isn't particularly a game for you, because you will get killed a lot and it's just something you need to deal with. And
if you actually hold down the what button's it called? Tab, yeah. You can see if they're a bandit or neutral. I think that was right. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's actually a couple of bandits on this one, which is
yeah, I was gonna say
not normal.
Yeah, if you press when you join a server, if you press tab, then you can see people's names, and then it'll say neutral, bandit, or mega bandit. Bandit is if they've killed 5 civilians. Mega bandit is if they've killed 100. So you really don't want to be on a server with a mega bandit, to be honest.
Basically, they're the ones that are like bandit clans, like leaders, basically.
Yeah.
But
right. So now that
we'll watch you and get another view, I suppose, of you going in.
Well, another thing to be wary of on this game as well is the cliffs, because if you fall off them, you pretty much die.
Yeah, it's not amazing, the drop
damage.
Yeah, drop damage.
So you can press C to go in first person, which is what I like to do when going on combat with zombies. Now you can see this zombie here getting up, or actually he's eating dirt, because every zombie likes eating dirt. You guys can head down now, you know.
Yeah, right.
Already, I'm halfway down. I was just looking out for people.
So as you can see, I just sprinted then, and it's pulled a zombie. I did that deliberately because I know that there's only one around, so he's going to come up. And we're going to go.
He's going to start smashing a zombie's face in.
There we are. Only took a few. Ooh, monies.
Monies?
$63.
Money!
You can see the effects on this are quite well as well. There's like blood that comes off and...
Yeah, from the beginning of the recording, when Luke was DarkArtsPlay was talking about the God rays and stuff, I don't actually have them enabled. I've got it on low graphics because you can define players and stuff easier when you've got the graphics on lower settings. For example, Luke has a couple of times thought bushes were players, and he plays on high quality, so
Yeah.
you know.
Well, usually I play on Ultra, but I've had to drop it down a couple to compensate fraps eating my hard drive, so...
It's eating it alive.
So as you can see, I just sprinted slightly again to pull this one zombie here, because you want to slowly come to Pepper, come to Pepper.
Cook it ass.
That's a woman zombie, and that is highly inappropriate, though. Well, Christ almighty.
Oh.
So as you can see, the physics of zombies, like the myths of zombies, if you like, also apply in this game. Like shooting them in the head or hitting the head. Ooh, rolling down the hill. If you hit them in the head, it kills them a lot quicker. So as you can see, we're just gonna go back into third-person view, and then we're gonna jump over this fence. Then we're gonna crouch. And then I'm gonna go around first, just in case there's any zombies, because I'm the only. So as you can see already, we've got one item here, which is gonna help. And I think it's can of food. Oh no, it's juice. Orange juice, yay!
Guarantee.
So, what you want to be careful of when you're playing this game, if you're on your own or in a group, is like corners like this in buildings. What you want to do is you want to sort of like get next to it, check like that, check that corner, check this corner, because you never know if there's going to be a player. It more applies in cities really, because you never know if there's going to be a player sort of like stood around the corner.
Ooh.
So we're going to go ahead and pick everything up.
Kind of soup.
What you want to do is you don't want to stick around too long, because it spells disaster in this game. There is actually also an item over here that I'm going to...
Zombie aggro.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, that was my bad.
So, have you got a weapon?
No. I
Nope.
think there's one over there, though. There's something on that table.
Get out here so I can hit the zombie when it comes around. Just keep an eye out for players, and then I'll get the zombie. Wait, where is he going to come from?
He's coming in through the barn. What the hell is just glitched through the table thing?
Punting a zombie, as you do.
So
The only problem I find with this game is that you can't hit your fists, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, but then again,
So
you wouldn't really want to punch a zombie in the face, because you might get infected if it cuts you.
yeah, that's a stupid thing.
Damn, you ugly. Anyway,
What is actually over there? Oh, it's just water.
still useful.
The reason why... Oh, actually, I think there might be a flashlight on top of that thing. Here, one sec, let me aggro this zombie.
Ah, set another one
Whoa!
up. Oh, there's three.
Zombies.
There's three coming, though.
Beat
Oh,
the
great.
crap.
Run. Just run.
Come on. They're backing off.
Sprint the way we came.
Alright, so that was pretty much a big, massive...
So as you can see, we got some stuff out of the barn, but we didn't
Oh
get...
Christ, right, we are getting followed now, so... Get a shift on, lads.
Also, what's different about this game in DayZ is you can't sprint forever, as you can see around the hunger bar. My run is slowly going down. Food and hunger are alright with taking, but damage you don't want to be taking, because zombies do hit you quite hard. So we're just going to sprint away until they stop, and I think they've stopped chasing us. Ooh.
I'm just going to run up the hill.
With a stop yet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've got some antibiotics.
Right.
Thought I saw a player on the top of that hill
I
then.
could do with some